Ladies and gentle folks, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight, supporting the stream in the way that you know how. Happy to have each and every one of you. Give us just a moment to adjust these camera spots and we should be good to roll. I'm going to go ahead and unmute them. They're probably going to be talking about something completely ridiculous.
Nights off, 4 nights off. And
Oh, that's not too terrible.
The thing is,
So far, it doesn't sound so bad.
I won't be able to come in on Wednesdays. Oh, no, that's what I didn't tell them the schedule yet. Just get it from the general.
Gotcha.
Annie, why are you so quiet?
Yeah.
Good answer. Good answer. Ask
Why are you so quiet? Yes.
Yep.
Is this any
Giddy
better?
up. Let me turn down my music a little bit.
Yeah,
Speak
crawl
for
up
me.
on that mic.
Talk to me.
Is this better?
Oh, loads.
Yeah, well, my gain was at 1% instead of like 40 where I usually have it, so that would probably explain it.
Now you're considerably louder.
Yes.
Too loud? Should I turn it down?
No, you're good. I think you're fine. Just make sure you go to a muted position when you start typing.
Yeah, but I'm on push to talk right now. That's pretty
Okay.
usual.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Oh boy, I know as soon as it gets in here, it's gonna be hot business. It's just gonna fuck everything up. Ronald, how you feel about not being on camera for a second?
That's fine. Why? What's going on?
I just want to make sure that you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine.
For the amount of time it's going to take me to adjust your information, Red could hop in and I would have to readjust it again. All right. So guys, hi. Hello, hello, hello. We can finally hear Annie's sexy voice. Oh. Annie, give me something sexy. Give me something dirty.
Horses in the mud. Pigs crawling around in their own.
Way to keep that bar
defecation.
low.
You know, that's how I usually do it.
Horses in the Mud sounds like a book someone wrote due to a Kickstarter being successful.
Does his audio sound kind of grody to you guys too?
Like sound choppy to you guys?
It just sounds like
Not
it's got a
particularly.
little bit of staticky to it. Maybe it's just on my end. I'm not sure.
Could be that I also have a fan blowing directly at me.
Might do it. Might do it.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Is that supposed to be sexy or informative?
Informative. I was telling you of the situation in the location in which I am.
Is it dark and stormy there right now?
No, it's light and
I can't trust you. You're a
clear
fucking
as
liar.
day. It's still sunny outside, and I have to close my blinds because otherwise I look like there's shadows going in every direction.
What time's your sundown there?
Like
10
9.
p.m.
9, and it comes up at like 4.
Mm-hmm. Canada has really long days. It's ridiculous.
Buddy, thank you so much for that 5 months, my
Right,
brother. I
yes.
appreciate that. What's up, colorful creature? How you doing, bud? Why does Sniper have an angry face?
Because he old.
He's constantly got a sour face.
Oh, Color knows my face very well. She's actually one of my RL friends.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, of course, every time she comes and sees the stream, she's got to give me shit the next day.
I would expect nothing less. I mean, honestly, if we hung out in real life, it would probably be nice because I doubt you would be as pervy.
If you hung out in real life, you wouldn't, is the thing. That would have been a one-time mistake.
You'd have to ask the people who know me whether or not that's true or not.
I did spend a
So
lot of
colorful.
hours in the car with this man.
How colorful is he? Colorful.
All the colors of the rainbow.
What?
What?
I like how the last time I saw you, you had just gotten a haircut. You had no facial hair at all. And now all of a sudden, you're going like full John Leguizamo.
It has been 3 weeks. Give you that much.
I guess it's true.
Both my parents, once I shaved, told me I looked like a pirate.
Doesn't he look like Orlando Bloom from Pirates of the Caribbean?
Sort of does.
I can
yeah.
see it.
Why? Like, I've had such an array of characters that I resemble throughout my time in Shackled City.
It's because you're a generic white guy.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I
My
started
name
out
is
with,
Will Turner. My
God,
father is
wait.
Bootstrap Bill Turner. His blood runs in my veins.
Anime is weaponized autism made by the Japanese government to infect American youth, but it backfired. I'm going to disagree with that. I think that's a totally wrong opinion.
I think I started out with Zach Anders, and I slowly made my way into Inigo Montoya, and then I slowly made my way into Orlando Bloom, and I don't know if that's improving or diminishing in self-value.
No, personally speaking, Inigo Montoya was probably where you probably should have stopped.
I'll pass. I don't want to look like a musketeer.
Hey!
He was kind of awesome, though, to be fair.
It's true. It was kind of cool.
All right,
And
guys,
what's wrong
let's
with
talk
being a
about what
musketeer?
happened last time. Hopefully, in accordance to what I'm reading, it looks like Red could be closing, or at least nearing finish, his
He should be just about done.
midterm.
Mhm.
Not, I mean, I don't know if this was scheduled or if he just chose to do this right now at the last minute. This is
You know,
usually
right?
scheduled, right?
You don't need to ask that question.
Gotcha. So he decided to wait until stream. Feels good, man.
So going on the recap, we ended up closing out our conversation with. Hold on, let me get the name. Joe Montana. No,
Definitely not.
Soraya.
Mhm.
Soraya the Fallen. We concluded. He concluded to us that him and Adamarcus made the Trials of the Smoking Eye in Occipitus. He directed us to the blood-filled, I guess, tunnel that led into the giant skull, which eventually started snaking through a flesh-filled cavern or like crevice, where we came in contact with the Rakshasa and fire giant that we had been warned about. Getting up to them, they ended up
Do you
detecting
remember
us.
their names?
And
I'm curious.
the Rakshasa. Give me just a second.
I got it if you don't.
Go ahead.
Motrek and Zarsa.
Yeah, that's right. That's totally right. Why exactly are they here? What brings them? Just to kind of like recap for people that have never been here before.
They're trying to complete the third portion of the trial to gain control of Occipitus, similar to us, depending on overall who, I guess, whoever one of us completes it gets to decide what happens to it. But at least from what we all told each other on base value, we're trying to split Celestia and Occipitus apart so Celestia can go back to the upper realms, whereas everyone else is just trying to take control of the realm itself and gain the benefits of whatever power it can grant them.
So you're here to fight for someone's rights, right?
Yes. Battle ensued, and the
one more moment. You guys had decided that you said that they decided to fight us.
Well, it's
no.
quite
We
right.
we decided to fight them.
I even think they went on to say something like, hey, let's work together.
Correct.
Yeah.
But Ulhime wasn't gonna essentially side with evil. He wasn't down for that.
Yeah, Ulhime was all, get wrecked, son! And just ran right in.
With that, battle did ensue. Jakob and Thelsa tried to teleport behind the Rakshasa and get a surprise on him, but little did they realize that the area that they ported into was actually trapped with a force wall, correct? Or an arcane wall of sorts. That also activated a golem on the inside of it. That was inscribed with the ability to nullify magic against it, or every time it attacked, it nullified the magic that a person was trying to use.
Restorative magic specifically when you were attacked, and its nature, it makes it immune to most magics because it's made of clay.
A golem, yeah.
Yes, golem properties are fucking bonkers.
Overall,
yeah, I kind of screwed that one up.
Overall, the only person that ended up dying
clip
was.
That? Please, someone clip that. Because
What?
he just admitted. He just admitted fault. He said, I kind of screwed that up.
Ulhime was the only one to die, but as he died, he once again was resurrected in the form of an orc. A full-blooded orc. As the battle, I guess, started heating up and getting crazier, everyone was suddenly overwhelmed with like this. I don't know if it was like a sense of fear or dread, but they were locked in place; they couldn't move. And that's when the name keeps escaping me. I didn't get the last name down for the person who showed up.
You guys didn't really get a name. You guys didn't get a name.
No, but he froze us, and then he started dragging us off one by one
Yeah,
to his lair.
Short is that he's a worm walker.
Yes, there you go.
Worm that walks in.
He didn't actually move us. He controlled Jared and
That's
made
right.
him walk over and pick everyone up.
Wow,
and walk them
again?
That's
over.
right. Jacob.
Yeah, well, they're basically the same person, except for one was a dick and the other one's more of a dick.
But Jacob,
I don't know.
was forced to move everyone into, I guess, this creature's lair. So that's where we ended off. Was we were all being dragged off involuntarily.
You're being dragged off, per se, or were you just kind of cordoned into this main room, this primary room?
I mean, we weren't. I wouldn't. I mean, obviously, we weren't like physically dragged, but we were moved against our will.
Well, let's put it this way. I ate a worm, and under compulsion, I went over, picked up everybody that was frozen solid, and kind of toted them in to, bow before my new master.
That's fair. That's fair. I've got some plans. Tonight's gonna be, it's gonna be a little wild. I'm eager for this to kick off. So, I'm not gonna waste a lot of time. I'm just gonna go ahead and find out what exactly people have spent their rep on in chat. It looks like Dritz has put 1 cure critical in each person's pocket. Make sure to add that to your person. I did see earlier someone gave 6,000, but I can't remember whom. Maybe it was Christy.
I'll be right back. I gotta move my fan back. I don't know if you guys can hear the little like woo 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 sound.
Okay. It was Christy. Okay. And for what was that, Christy? If you don't mind telling me. Entrance paid for 6, just an FYI. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he said 1 to the person who charges in the most, which I presume would probably be Xander's character.
That's safe. That's a fairly safe assumption.
Between him and Jacob. They're both pretty aggressive in that sense. Hey, we have a full 5 now.
Okay, so Dritz just went ahead and gave everybody a cure crit.
Yep.
Gave 2 to Ulhime. And did Christy just give something to us as well?
Well, she said check your Discord DMs, but I'm not seeing anything, so let me go back and see if there's something I missed. Uh-oh. Cure mods to Jakob, Ulhime, and Thelsa. Chrissy's a deviant, man. I see what she's doing. I see what she's doing. All right, guys. So, no worries, guys. It looks like you said we've got 5 now. Is Red here?
Supposedly.
Hello.
Hi. Hop on in, boss.
I am. And oh,
Are you?
You're talking about
Oh, I've got it muted.
Yeah,
I've got
hi.
the cameras muted, that's why. Let's turn that on and that on. Why did that move? That's gonna go there. No! Got him. There's Jakob.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just assuming that our potions are breeding in our backpacks.
I mean, I won't complain.
You know, just every so often as we're walking along, we hear bottles clinking really fast and rapid, and then all of a sudden,
Such an odd thought to have, but all right.
Sound like fucking
Yes, guys.
Fred Flintstone.
Today we are actually playing inside of the Pathfinder category. We aren't playing in Dungeons and Dragons. It's taken a long time, but Pathfinder has finally pulled themselves together, and they've gotten the appropriate category for themselves.
People can
So
now
pretty happy about
stop
that.
coming in and asking us which version of D&D are we playing.
They're going to anyway.
Probably, but we can hope.
Probably going to
What version
Yeah.
of Pathfinder are you playing?
in about three or 4 months. That will probably be a thing
Yeah.
with Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Yep.
You.
Next
All right.
next season, are we going to be playing Pathfinder 2? Next
dear God,
campaign.
no, I hope
eventually.
not.
Why you don't
Why?
like it?
What's wrong with you? Don't know anything about
I-
Pathfinder 2?
I haven't read enough to be definitive, but what I am seeing kind of makes me cringe. We'll see. We'll see.
That's how I feel about your blogs.
I don't blog.
He blogs?
You should see it. No, it's under a different name though. It's
Oh,
it's
of
Guiper
course it is.
Snout.
Kuiper
Okay.
Snout? Oh,
Yeah, you
man.
can find it on my Grinder account.
Yeah, that's how I
If
found it.
Starfinder is a guide, I've got no hope for Pathfinder 2. I don't know. I'm holding out for it. Paizo's never done me wrong. I want to do right by them. I'm going to give it a fair whirl, you know? I'm going to see what it's going to be like. So for now, we're going to spring into this as soon as Red gets back. We've recapped. We are good to go.
I'm good.
You gotta come back to your camera.
No, it's cool.
I believe in you.
I'm right here.
There he is. That's a guy.
I should also mention I can't lean back tonight. Wait for it to happen.
Why'd you break
Is
your
your
chair?
chair gonna dip you out?
Well, this chair right here, good old faithful.
Uh-huh.
It like wobbles.
Okay.
Is the best way to explain it. And then I brought a chair out from the spare room. Will, the one that you had, that black one. And then I
Did you
leaned
put
on it.
your arm on it?
Yeah, I did actually. So
I did
what happened was I'm used to having that chair, which has an armrest on this side. So I went like this to sit up from the chair at one point. Broke the armrest and went down.
Had a pretty
But I was
rough
like,
day
oh
today.
shit, I'll have an
Won't go
armrest
into
on
detail,
this
but
side
I
now,
will
and it'll
need a
even out my
hearty
life.
laugh.
Not
And then
to
I
keep
leaned back
being
in the
funny.
chair, and the entire back and arm fell off, and I went, "Oh, I guess I'll have no armrest now, or a back." So wait for it later for me to forget, and you guys are just gonna see me slowly go back.
So you're on a rolling stool basically now.
Yeah, you're gonna hear a thud.
We're going to see a thud.
Camera just...
I never thought I would hope for something as much as I am right now.
Now the real question is, are you drinking? Because that's going to play a big factor in this.
No, I am not.
You
I should
be,
though.
though.
Yeah. Let me decide after my macaroni and cheese, because it's the best thing to eat while you
Telling
drink.
me you didn't make Henny mac and cheese? What the fuck's wrong with you?
No, I made the Henny steak last night.
All right, Dritz. Thank you so much for the $20, buddy. He says, had a pretty rough day today. Won't go into the details, but I'm in need of a hearty laugh. Sniper, keep being funny.
Oh, I have some bad news for you about that sniper thing.
Oh God, I
You're a funny guy.
hate to disappoint you so hard, Dritz. Unless you just got really low standards, I'm just not that funny.
You're funny to me. I laugh at your jokes.
Funny looking.
Well, no. To you, I'm kind of funny. I'm not funny, haha. I'm funny. Eh?
Really glad that you left it at that, not something else. So come on, Billy Bob, slow it down. All right, lads. Let's bump into this. We left off with players not being in the right camera spots. There's always something.
That sounds pretty accurate.
Just wait a minute.
So you think these are the
You're
wrong
not
ones, but
Ulhime.
this is the right one.
There we go. We left off with Jakob. You have just consumed a worm that walks. He had plucked from one of his many tendrils, drafting forward this small, green, worm-like creature, allowing you to imbibe it against your will. After consumption, what did you feel?
Disgust, personal revulsion, the wiggle as it came down, and then the physical urge to do as I'm told. I think that should round it
Against
out
your-
pretty well.
Yeah, against your greater judgment, your desire to not be a puppet or a slave, you have become just that. Each of your allies were drugged forward. I'm going to go ahead and get these figures so you guys can see what they look like. I'm going to zoom in. Resize for propensity. There we go. You have each been set up along the wall inside of this room. This is a throne room. You will be out in front. Our golem friend will be affixed to just over here. And our giant, just didn't mean to resize them, is also going to be put over here at the wall.
God, I feel like all we're missing is a Brazzers logo.
Oh, God. I certainly hope not. The figure stands next to you, Jakob. He moves with an odd gait, if you will. The way that he seemingly strides across the floor, it seems almost as if he's not moving by his feet, but he's being drugged across the hard flesh, this pink gourd of land that blebs to life. He looks to you, drawing his fingers across your flesh, Jakob, trying to size you up for all that you are. And then he looks over at the giant, to the Rakshasa. And you realize that where you've ended up is not like the tubes that you were previously in. The spiral ended in a round chamber, with a doorway in the opposite end leading to a spiral staircase. Furniture in this room is limited to a massive iron throne festooned with spikes. Most of the back of the throne is missing, although the framework of the back remains. Before the throne lies a pile of wood. Furniture debris from the looks of it. There are ceramic shards on the floor. It looks as if someone had smashed a dozen clay pots here. Jacob, you are, despite at your own whims at this point, you are capable of speaking. In fact, so are the rest of you. You just can't move. Wow. So are you just going to allow this person to continue touching your face and feeling the leather of your skin?
I saw that happening. Well, we can move our eyes and shit, right? It's not like we're like locked.
Yeah, you can move your eyes. You can even picture trying to talk with your mouth frozen, but you can still control your tongue.
Sleep paralysis.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, seeing as he's trying to, like, he's putting his, or it is putting his hand on Jacob, I'll look over. Let him go. Let him go.
That's right, we need to get you a different token, don't we?
Oh, yeah, I'm not so...
No, this one's still appropriate.
I'm not so...
Just make him like twice as wide.
Literally the same
no
token.
longer... No longer like, meh, he says. All right, I've got it.
Is that
Well, I mean, if you still got one of his old tokens, he still has, you should still have an orc token.
Can you just leave him that size?
Please.
Now it's like...
That is a really good token, though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, this is controlled by Ulhime. Advanced. Has sight.
John, we have an adult, we have oh shit.
All right, boss.
His grandfather, that he's like an adult.
There you go. You have control of your token. You should have vision.
Yeah, I can still see everything.
Okay.
But no, in answer to the earlier question as to whether or not Jacob would speak, he's already had one worm shoved down his throat. He's pretty much just keeping his teeth as tightly clenched as possible.
Quick, lick his hand.
Bite his fingers. Wait, they're made of worms.
You can clearly see the disgust as he tries to shy and pull away, and the angry, fiery glowers. But no, he is not opening his mouth for any particular reason at this point.
Is there any way to try to, like, break away from the spell? Try, like, another attempt at it?
Yeah, it's going to be very difficult. Give me a will save.
Wow.
23?
Natural 20.
But you nat 20'd.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, if ever there's a time to break out that nat 20.
Damn. Yeah, that's gonna be enough. Ulhime, you feel this anger surge over your person. Maybe it's the vehemence in seeing your ally, your friend, changing. Maybe it's this newfound body, this blood before you. But you feel your finger twitch. Nobody notices this. But your left finger actually twitches, and you can feel control returning to your calf muscles. Do you immediately bound across the floor to get him, or do you allow this to sort of come back to you?
No, I mean, seeing my friend in trouble like that, I'm not gonna hesitate to try and strike this thing if I can. So the moment I get the chance, it's like kind of like you said, like that weird like tingling feeling, and then knowing that like the spell kind of broke, it just as much ferocity as he can, he's gonna try to punch him.
Okay, so you're starting to get these feelings back. It's not full control over your body, but you can feel the heat of the blood like almost returning back. It's like this temporal freezing. It's suspended you in a motion where it's like you're sending the message, but it's not going home, right? Like it's not making it to its destination. So as you stand there, you feel your finger twitch. I'm going to give them an opportunity to spot this. Okay. When you move your pinky finger, when you feel it kind of twitch, you see the immediate reaction from the figure next to you, this Rakshasa. You hear a, "Don't move. Just play along. Wait your time." And in this like muffled call, you can tell like he's trying to inform you. He wants you to know that when the time is right. You glance over in his direction. You can tell he's definitely speaking to you. Your eyes are both darting to and fro, back and forth. The clay golem lifts in its standing place, like it's no longer in this like hunched over spot. It sort of arches up and it looks over at both of you. You hear this like blebbing of the clay over its body. It's like it turns to face each of you.
I'll stop moving then. So just like you said, I guess I'll play along given the circumstances.
Okay. Jacob, he continues to walk around you, sizing up your person, seeing what exactly you're made of.
I hate to say it, but I'm straight. Just so you know.
He kind of looks at you and is You thought that I am wishing to dine upon your body.
Well, you did kind of put part of yourself in my mouth.
You see him kind of move his hand up to his face. If you think that to be true, then what's stopping me from taking you now? What's stopping me from having my golem tear your clothes off so that I may defile you in front of your kin and brethren?
I'm just going to close my eyes. Like, I do not want to hear or see this, but I can't cover my ears.
There's just no sport in that, right?
Do you not pluck from the tree the fruit that you desire? Would it hang before you? What do? Do you ask someone to take it? Do you find the owner of the land, of the tree?
Generally speaking, yeah, morals and honor and all that have lately been kind of making their way into my daily diet.
He moves up to you and he puts his lips next to your face, closest to your ear. What if I told you that you never have to worry about that again? But you answer to no one. but the one true master. And he gives you the true freedom. A freedom of which you've never experienced previously.
Get away from him, creature! Get away from him before I rip you to pieces!
He turns to you immediately, and you can see this eruption from his figure as you can see the worms begin to spiral over at the top of his head, creating his mane, dancing over his shoulders. He kind of looks back over to you and he goes, "Calm yourself, boy! You are yet to join with the worm that walks."
I'll destroy you. Everything that you are. Get away from my friend!
Easy, Ulhime. Easy. You don't have to worry about this worm's temptation. The only one I answer to is myself. There is no master, no god above me. I am my own master. Despite present circumstances saying otherwise.
It looks like you guys have hit your first luck reroll, courtesy of a handful of new subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subbing, putting luck rerolls in their pockets. Remember, every 5 gets them a luck reroll.
And good God, do we
so
need
far,
them.
Yeah, you guys are going to need them. This is, I think tonight's going to end up rounding out the chapter. So, definitely going to need those. Good call. Good show. All right, let's see. That being said, he glances back to you, and he looks over to his clay golem, and then back to you, then to the half-giant, and he is curious. You can see he keeps stroking his lower lip with a single, like, grub that's kind of dancing over his mottled, darkened teeth. Are they with you? Did they come of their own accord?
The golem and the giant? No, the giant?
No, the Catman and the hill giant, fire giant, whatever.
Don't answer him, Jakob. Don't answer him.
We're
lively,
acquainted,
you know.
yes.
Is he your slave? Is this one, the loud one that calls you Jakob? Is he your slave?
No, you could call him my conscience.
Conscience? Conscience over there. You don't need a conscience as a worm that walks.
I suppose then it's a lucky thing for me I'm not. Because I wouldn't trade him for whatever it is you're offering.
I'm afraid that you won't have much of a choice. And the rest of these, this one here, the one that seethes of age, decay, doesn't even look like it's his body. No, a person, but not his. Is he your ally, your friend?
They all are.
Yes. And this maid, this matron, to whom does she answer?
She's with us, yes.
He sidles over to Thelsa. And Thelsa, he seems to be looking at your more important physical assets. He kind of lets a few worms trickle over your breast and over your neck. And then you feel him kind of clutch the side and the back of your neck. And he kind of shakes and tossles your, like, not like hard tossles your body, but he gives you like a good feeling over.
Like shaking a Christmas present to see what's inside. Just shake, shake, shake.
What kind of things are you made of? Are you a tougher stuff? You pretend to be with this lot.
I'm gonna spit right in his face.
Where you spit, it seems to connect, and his flesh seems to come to life as multiple worms and absorb it. And you can see his tongue seem to writhe around in his mouth like he's tasting it and enjoying it. Feisty, yes. There may be more for you than at the foot of my bed after all. This one, the quiet one. You there, boy. With the summer sun hair. Go on. Talk now. Usher upon your place. Tell me where you'd like to be.
Home would be nice.
Home. You would like to be up. Tell me of your home.
It was a forest town. Lots of trees and a lake.
It's boring.
Rather so. But it's nice. It's great for reading and fishing.
Fishing. Fishing. Why would you fish?
Certainly
Calms
a
the
good
nerves.
use of your kind.
Why does everyone think so small? Why not try for something grander than yourself? No? Does everyone here have the narrowed vision of only what's before them? You there. Old one. Kin of my kin. Blood of my blood. Caster. I see it. Can smell the arcane energy on you. You can break free of this, I know. But why are you pretending? Why have you befallen under my trap? Under my control?
If you believe me so powerful, then why even attempt to put me in this trap in the first place? If you think you know me so well, why ask?
Everyone living has a goal, a desire. I found out from a bird, if you will. A small, little bird.
Don't they usually eat your kind?
You can't ingest a god boy. Good luck. You know, I do believe that I think we're on for a show. Yes. How would you say we put on a bit of a show? I think he's not going to be speaking much. And he speaks over to the giant, and then he points to each of you, ending on the Rakshasa. Appease me, and I will grant one of you your freedom. If you do well enough, 2 to 3. It's a small request. After all, I know that you're here for the trials. Am I wrong? Go on. Go on. Don't all talk at once.
I'm here to ensure the safety of my friends, vermin.
Vermin. Clever. But also boring. Come with me. Let's go. And you'll come too. Looking over to you, Thelsa. And he seems to try to guide himself back over to Jakob. Jakob, he points to you. Bring them in here. And he starts moving to the stairs north of you.
Looking at the Rakshasa, is he like signaling for anything yet or no?
He can't move. He cannot move.
He's been blinking SOS at you the entire time through Morse code.
Looking back, I'll try to whisper to him. When is a good time?
I don't know when a good time is. Let's just appease him and seek opportunity. Take advantage of scenario. His downfall will be his. Yeah, our, I like that. Oh, our comeuppance. Let's tread carefully. You notice that his mouth is not moving at all. It's just this tongue that seems to move about his lips. It's very strange for you to watch.
Mm-hmm.
The clay figure animates again. Jacob moves over, and he starts leaning in to pick up the body of Thelsa. He'll then come back and lean in to pick up the body of Klaus. Ulhime and Sunn, you'll be next by the clay golem, and you'll be brought into the next room. I'm going to go ahead and suspend these sounds for you.
Just realized that if he's carrying us that way, he's saving the two, like, bulky people for last, because I'm still buff boy.
Yeah. I mean, you're also still very still boy.
Yeah, well, definitely. I'm not saying, like, I'm resisting, but it's Jared dragging just two giant bodies across the floor. Because I'm assuming Ronald is now also buff boy.
Orc's
Kind
pretty
of.
buff.
Usually. You know, I can't
Alright.
assume, though.
I'm going to drag each of your characters in here, and I will assign you accordingly. Give me just a moment so that I can do that.
Oh, this looks nice.
Whoops, wrong one. That'll work there.
While he's toting, you know, the geriatric along, he's just going to kind of mutter down. Have you got any ideas as to just what the hell we're going to do about this?
You're talking to me, right?
No, to Klaus.
Geriatric.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're getting toted over by the golem.
That's right, that's right.
Okay.
I don't know, but we have to wait for the right moment.
Okay.
Hopefully you got something in the bag.
You
I always
emerge
have something.
outside the stairs, this spiral staircase, into a room that is a little strange for you to look at. It doesn't really have a pattern to it. There isn't anything that kind of reaches with symmetry involved whatsoever. In the middle of this room, there appears to be what looks an anchor point. Let me go ahead and remove that. Of emptiness. It's a vacant black spot. Like it's some kind of cave, a hole that drops into what exactly? What's deeper than Occipitus? What's deeper than the abyss? You know,
Detroit.
where can it go? Detroit, that's rough. So, he steps over and he begins to summons. You hear the muttering of some spells, the flipping and the turgid response of the worms across his body. And as this happens, a small flame begins to emit from this hole. Like blackened fire, a torch erupts. And as this happens, it begins to swell over his person in its entirety. He has absorbed, and he has taken upon himself a visage, a veil of black flame. The bonfire of utter blackness dominates the center of this immediate room now. It crackles as if it were a normal flame, but it's a slick, glossy black rather than the orange red of actual fire. Surrounding these black flames is a pale yellow corona that casts light about this room. Sheaths of paper lie scattered near the base of the black flame bonfire. More than a dozen passages originate in this room, with at least some of them doubling back on themselves. His voice now echoes and emanates like it had previously upon accosting Ulhime.
If you wish to survive, you must entertain me. You'll be fighting one of my prized possessions.
And he points unto the clay golem.
But more importantly, you will have to survive the onslaught of my fiends.
This character, this being, I ask for your initiative.
Really should have taken us out of Occipitus for this fight, I think. I think that would have been beneficial.
This is actually a pocket dimension. It's no longer Occipitus, and we don't get the negatives on our rolls, right, bub?
Close.
Can hope.
A boy can dream.
I thought the negatives don't apply to this. Didn't we settle that?
I'm not sure. I just added it to be safe.
I believe we had.
It's not to initiative, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I got a 6, which is only marginally
fine.
better.
Oh, mine's just 10 though.
How, Jesus Christ, Sniper's the only one who's rolling well out of all of us. This is not a good night.
All right. Ulhime, what'd you get?
10.
10? Okay, thank you. Thelsa?
11.
Thank you. Sunn?
5.
5. Klaus?
Got a 6.
Got a 6. All right. Jakob?
21.
21. Looks good. In descending
Blackjack, yo.
order. All right. This is going to go in descending order. All right, friendo. It begins to happen. Before you, the black flame begins to emit this heightened yellow corona around the figure, and you see a hand outstretch from the flame. Worms begin to sputter and glow, as some of them seem to burn off. As they fall like ash to the ground, these bits of worm begin to manifest, forming new creatures. So Jakob, it's your turn, sir. What do you do on your turn?
All right. Am I still being
Immediately,
magically bound?
you feel a surge of electricity freeing your body.
All right, and he's surrounded by black flame.
And yellow corona, yeah.
Would I be able to knowledge arcana to see if I can identify just what he's doing? Or what he's wreathed in?
You can try.
Best I can hope for. $36.
That's really good.
Well, yes, I'm
That's
occasionally
really,
good
really
at
good.
some things.
So, man, this is like it's really challenging to immediately determine what you're looking at here. But in this case, you can see that what exactly are you trying to determine what is happening to his body or what he's doing with his hands?
I'm trying to discern just what that black fire is. Like if this is
Sure.
him tapping into something, if this is kind of like a spell shield, so to speak.
This is a mana font. This is basically it's a wellspring of power in hell.
Bubs, for as far as he knows, I'm still bound, correct?
You are at this point you'd probably be free.
Could I act before Jacob takes his round?
Let's see. I can shift you. I can probably shift you up. Ulhime, do you have a problem? Or Ulhime, Jacob, do you have a problem with that?
No, I mean, given that we're all still bound and he's the only one who isn't, I would imagine that you could kind of consider this as like a surprise round. So yeah, he acts before I'm unbound. It's no problem.
Sure. The moment that each of you feel like your freeness, Ulhime, it's not like it's just a surprise. You know what you're capable of. You know your own limitations.
I'm gonna... Let's see. I'm gonna use my last channel energy, and I want to see if it can damage him as an undead. Just shooting out like literally like just a 30-foot wave of positive energy to damage undead.
Okay.
To see if it'll hurt him.
Now, will your allies gain health from this, or is it one or the other?
It has to be one or the other.
Go for it.
It's a will save for half.
All right. Thank you. That's what I needed. There we go. Near rock. His save. What do I have to make?
Let's see, so it's 10 plus half my cleric level. It's 5 plus wisdom mod.
I'd have to.
Which is 0. Okay, so he's gonna take half regardless.
11.
If he takes damage.
What's the amount?
23.
It seems to break the veil of the corona. As it supersedes over the top of them, your divine energy placates the flame briefly. It seems to dim it down. And as you see this, multiple of the worms of this figure, the worm that walks, shatters, popping like tiny balloons being prodded with needles. And you can see that's tucked behind this veil of worms is a skull. Their eyes that seem to like look on, they're very different. But as quickly as this has happened, he's swollen back over by flame immediately.
Alrighty. As that happens, after the channel energy hits him, I'll turn to his... I can move, right? Like, I can actually move at him?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, I'll charge and go and just yell, "Descends now, demon!" And then, where? And that would be my move action, because the channel energy is a standard. Unless I would act in this round as well, as a first round.
No, it's just going to be you moving over.
Okay.
You feel the heat coming off of this person. Like, it's not like it's a typical flame heat. It's sort of like it's emitting a darkness, a dark energy.
Yeah.
Jacob, you're up.
Well, now that I have an idea as to what the flames are, that they're more of a font of really nasty energy, and having seen Ulhime rush up and getting a glimpse of the skull, Jacob is also going to rush in, and he's going to try reaching. He basically wants to go ahead and like slam his hands into the massive worms that are surrounding the skull, and he wants to do a shock and grasp on the skull itself. He wants to go ahead and just blast as much as he can.
What's your alignment?
The alignment is chaotic neutral.
Okay. All right, so you're essentially just going to charge over immediately and blast him with shocking grasp, right?
Right, but I'm gonna try. But yeah, I want to try and reach in towards the skull first, because I'm pretty sure that the worms aren't going to impede me too much.
Fingers crossed.
Here's hoping.
So how do you get across? Do you teleport? Do you spell? Like what do you run across? What do you do?
Oh no, I run. I'm not going to try and do that again.
Okay, sounds good. The moment that you come across, you can see the worms and the flame coalescing back up over the face. Do you just reach in and attempt to hurt him anyway?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go full on because I know that I don't have too many options available to me.
Sure. Give me a fortitude save.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and burn my reroll.
Oh my god, please. Please burn your reroll. Oh god, no, not like this already. Why? Why would this happen already?
Is anyone flexible enough to kiss their own ass goodbye? I think that's right about what we need right now.
All right, Jacob, I need you to roll 2d4. Then I need you to roll 4d8. Jacob, you take 23 points of negative burning. It singes up over your hand, burning across your person. But that's not the problem. You're not evil, correct? Just for the people at home?
No, I am not evil.
You rolled
I'm
2d4?
neutral.
You
Okay, we
lose
got it.
5 levels.
Oh,
Like, permanently?
You don't know.
Well,
I'm not at
Okay.
liberty to say.
all that having been said, do I still get my hand in there so I can do my spell?
Yeah, definitely.
And that
Definitely.
23, that's just burning?
Yeah, that's negative damage. It's negative energy.
Okay, so it's not fire, so I can't reduce it by the 5 that I've naturally got.
Correct. It's not actually fire. It's aesthetically it's fire, but for traditional damage, it's negative energy.
Okay. That's not great. Yeah, that's really not great because that puts me down.
dead and down.
I'm
or
down.
just down?
Nope, just down.
Okay.
I mean, you're still gonna get your spell, are you not?
Yeah, I should still be
It's
able
all
to
happening
get
at the
my
same time. Your
It's
spell
just-
is still gonna trigger.
Yeah, I get my spell off. It's just at the very end. Now, since all of this doesn't take place until the end of the round, does that mean I go ahead and cast my spell as a level 10, or do I cast it as a level 5?
You cast just 10.
Cool. It's a good thing I've already got my meta magics already in place. Fuck.
slowly leaning back more and more in this chair.
And it's just a melee touch attack, so no bonuses.
Oh boy.
So as this is a touch attack, it's just CMD, just straight up melee.
Yeah, it's gonna be like you making a normal attack with your hands. So strength plus your base attack bonus,
Gotcha.
and you have to
It's been
overcome
a
his
while.
touch armor. Yep.
Gotcha.
It's been a little while. I'm with you. I've kind of been dreading this fight.
What could go wrong?
Crit!
Everything. Oh.
All right.
Do I roll to confirm that?
Let's see if I can't remember if the crit hit deck applies magical abilities. It does. Roll confirm.
Does 25 confirm?
Let's find out. That's so like you, for the record.
Roll 1, then to 20.
Yep.
Lose 5 levels, credit the last time you rolled 10.
Actually, it does. It does confirm.
Oh shit.
Fuck yeah.
Great. And since I was doing Shocking Grasp with...
Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Ooh. God damn. You deal double
How bad?
damage. And the target, I need you to roll a d6, please. This is rough.
2.
Roll a d8, please.
Four.
Allergic reaction. You deal double damage, and the target loses 4 dexterity. For the duration of the fight, you've permanently decreased his AC.
Nice. And let's see,
Go ahead,
this
give
is
me
going
double
to be
damage.
intensified. Yep. Let's go ahead and roll that.
What a hell of a shot.
Kind of ugly roll there, but 29. So that would be 58.
50. Holy shit.
Man, hey, I just wish I was level 11 when I have empowered as well.
Don't worry, you only need 6 more levels.
Oh, you fucker. Yeah, so thematically, I'm just imagining him, like, rushing in, slamming his hand into it. Oh,
God
right,
damn.
and really, it's going to be fire damage.
Did you one-shot
Sorry,
it?
I forgot to go ahead.
Good
and
job.
do that.
Good
Did you
job.
just one-shot it?
I hope not.
No.
No.
But no, I'm just imagining Jacob running up behind Ulhime, soaring over his head like he's just about to go ahead and clock this guy, jamming his hands straight into the worms, and then fireball right off.
Ugh.
Before dropping onto his face, passed out.
You succeed. You do just that. You drop the creature. Or you drop yourself. The creature's not dropped. It's going to take a little bit of a fall because of the immediate dex loss, so its AC is going to be downed. We're going to go next in line. Yikes. Okay. Clay Golem sidles over immediately, and it's going to attempt to grab you, Ulhime. He's going to try. Yeah, he's going to try.
Oh, he has to just break 10 or 12.
I believe you. I just want to know what I'm rolling with. And for those that are watching at home, you did drop to the ground, correct? Sniper?
Yes, I am, given everything, I would have dropped down and passed out right there on the ground.
All right, I have a hold of you. And he essentially, as he reaches down and he starts to swipe you up, both arms come in, and he holds you up in the air. Let's see. I think you're going to get an attack of opportunity here.
On the golem or him or the worm guy?
The golem. Yep. Yeah, you get an attack of op. Would you want to take an attack of op on him?
I have nothing else. Not 20.
Holy shit!
Hey.
This is why you don't fuck with my bro.
I'm guessing that doesn't confirm.
Let's not speak too soon here.
Let's find out.
Until you re-roll it.
So you do still have a reroll.
That
shit.
will not hit.
That's fine.
You just want to confirm the hit, or just leave it as it is?
I'll just leave it as it is.
Okay, go ahead and give me damage.
Uh, 16. Oh, it's 2d8 holy plus 5 strength.
Okay, I need for you to give me a caster level check.
Me?
Yep. It's going to be 10. The DC of this is going to be 10 plus your divine level. Plus 3. 10 and divine level. So what is your caster level right now as a cleric?
10.
10? So you got to break 23.
And it's my wisdom, it's just 1d20 plus my wisdom mod, right?
Yep.
And because it's a concentration check or caster check, does this take the negatives?
Doesn't matter.
He nat
12?
20'd. Yeah, you nat 20'd. You are gonna best it. I can't believe you nat 20'd again. That's gross. You managed to beat it, and all of your damage passes through. When you strike, you turn as he grabs you, and you strike on with the arm. As soon as you do, you manage to blow the shoulder, the upper shoulder out right here. And as this happens, you can see that the inner machinations of the golem itself seems to be made of human bones. Not like it's been constructed like a human, but it's quite literally a hip joint, a skull, various phalanges seem to be the inner working parts. And as the arm falls to the ground, it clutches you in one hand and it just looks down. And then it looks back at you and it attempts to squeeze you. Failed. He attempts to squeeze you, but he's unable to do so. With losing as much grip as he had in his offhand, he's unable to compress you down and actually do damage. He's attempting to literally squeeze the life out of you, and he's just failing. The ashen worms at his feet begin to immediately erupt. They start taking form around you. And as they do, multiple wolves bound out of them and around. These fiendish black creatures with ashen gray skin seem to twist up and around. They move over immediately, and you can hear the growl. Thelsa, the two of them move over to you first. And
Okay.
one immediately moves over to the giant. Thelsa, it's your turn.
Yep, well, I am going to try and ice spike these guys. I'm going to try and pull spikes from the earth and pierce these ashen wolves.
Okay. So, do I make a save, or do I make anything like that? What do you want me to do?
It is a reflex for half.
Okay. That's probably pretty good, I would assume. Reflex for half. It's not bad. What number do I have to make?
21.
Oh shit! Even or odd in my favor, I'll say even. That's odd. I failed both. They attempt to move out of the way. Give me damage.
Okay. 11 damage to both of them.
Okay, thank you.
Also, if they want to move, they have to break a 18 CMB. Because the spikes are penetrating them for 9 minutes, unless they break the 30 hit points that the steers have.
Yuck. All right, sounds good. You can move if you'd like.
Yeah. I am going to try and move this way towards, like, line of sight of Jacob, because I want to try and blast him with the wand now that they're stuck there. But that'll have to wait.
Okay. Sunn.
My question to you, good sir. How tall is this ceiling? It's a very common question.
The ceiling is probably 25 feet.
How tall is the clay golem again? Like 8? 9?
The clay golem is like 14, 15, 16 feet tall.
Is it like a big open dome, or is it more like cave walls where it like slopes?
Cave walls. It's got odd ends. It's like there's no symmetry in it whatsoever.
All right, so I'm gonna pose to you an action.
Okay.
You know how Hawkman, and basically every time he's ever fought anyone that's taller than him, he does that like flying move where he smacks him in the face with the mace as he goes up. Not.
Like a flyby attack?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay, I'm gonna smack Big Boy in the face. Well.
So the golem?
Yeah, while flying up, I'm gonna attempt to basically slam my mace against his head because I'm still Buff Boy extraordinaire.
Okay. So in this situation, unless you have like spring attack, so you can basically go into combat, attack, and then get out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
You are stuck going into combat and attacking.
Yeah, it's like a set of feats to do. It's the right by attack ability.
Okay, never mind that idea then. I'm going to step forward in front of Klaus and put a wall in between us. And I'm gonna slap this doggy in the face. Is that cool?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet.
Klaus,
Also,
he's your hero.
I would throw a potion at Jared, except for, you know, everything. Where is this?
Yeah, there's a lot going on there. I don't blame you.
-4 from that. So
15.
yeah.
That's gonna hit.
Ooh. And then it's. Oh shit! What was it's? Because I was 2-handed.
D8.
Yeah, and it's
Plus 1.5 times strength.
1.5.
1.5 times.
It's 12 So that's what modifier plus 12 plus 12 is 24. Modifier of 24 is plus 6. So 1.5 is plus 9. Round it down. Am I doing math wrong? I think I'm doing math wrong.
All right. What is your strength?
24 because buff boy.
Okay. All right. So then 5, 6, 7.
Plus 6.
7 and 3. So it's going to be plus 10
It is.
when you two-handed weapon. That's pretty gross.
Except for when I roll minimum damage.
Minimum damage.
You can
Yeah,
reroll it.
minimum damage. All right.
Let me re-roll the D8 real quick.
I definitely would. You're gonna need to save that, dude.
Just
It's gonna
say
be
it.
super
It's
important.
there.
Okay. All right, Ulhime, you're grappled, sir. He's got a hold of your ass.
So he still has me grappled right now. I still have an arm free, correct?
We'll roll for it. Let's go ahead and see. I'll give you a. Just give you a 50-50 chance. So even or odd?
Even.
Even it is. Yeah, you have your free arm.
All right. I mean, at this point, I guess keep swinging away at the other arm now, just to see what I can get away with.
Go for it.
$22.
That might hit. Negative. It does not. You bring your hand down, and as you connect, it seems to just hit it like jello, and it sinks. It almost seems to kind of draw the gauntlet off of your hand as you manage to pull it forward. Clay slinks off to the ground. This awful pooling noise.
Go for another attack.
Go for it.
Nothing.
Negative, Batman. You do it again. You just keep hammering away. It seems to have very minimal effect. Jacob, are you at 0 or are you below 0?
I'm at -2.
Okay, give me a number 1 to 10.
7.
7. It's a 4. You lose 1 hit point. My turn, and this is when everybody's going to be able to get free. Let's see. The Rakshasa is going to turn immediately. Let's see if he's going to be able to get through this area.
I wouldn't have stepped in front of the Rakshasa. I didn't even see him under the fire giant.
That's fine. So it's going to be 1d20 plus that. Alright, he is going to be able to get by the wolf. It looks like he's going to be able to get by the golem as well. And he's going to attempt to make an attack. He's going to get 1 attack. That's not going to be enough. So it's going to put him. I'm just going to move him there for visibility's sake.
Even with the lower dexterity and AC? I figure it wouldn't hit still, but...
No, it's close, but it's not going to be enough.
Okay.
The half giant, or excuse me, the giant here, the fire giant, immediately looks down at the wolf and just unleashes a torrent of sword swings. He's just not having it. My word, is he just not having it.
Shit, I figured he just punted across the room.
Not going to be much left of this thing, to be totally honest. Unless, of course, I crit fail. That's going to happen, now that I've said it.
Get your Bubber ones ready.
Yeah.
Get your Bubber snipers ready.
Get your Bubba ones ready. Okay, here we go. Plus 24. Plus 18. Which is a confirm. And I'm not going to roll the last one. Okay, so in my crit hit deck, he's going to get normal damage, which is going to be gross. 3d6 plus 18. And we'll say Thelsa. Thelsa, you tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Got it. Stop.
Please tell me you knock him back.
Double damage in one con bleed. All right. So,
Not that there's going to be much left to bleed.
No, yeah, it's just bleeding. Pulse.
So there's the first attack, which is 29. Literally leaves the pooch with 1 hit point. And
One
here's the
bleed.
second attack. It gets hit for 62 points of damage.
Is he
Comes
okay?
out with a sidelong slash, breaks it over the shoulder, immediately crippling the wolf as it falls to the ground, but he follows through with an underhand swing, which drives it backwards. Let's see. Give me a 25% range that you would like, Ulhime.
1 to 25.
58. You see the wolf, this dire, fiendish wolf, go up and overhand as it basically goes ass over kettle over the golem's arm. It immediately turns into ashen paste as it peppers the back part of the room. It is gone. The rest of my turn. The golem is going to turn and lob you at those two. I'm going to leave it to a D6. And actually, we'll just go even or odd. Even is Klaus, odd is Sunn. It's going to Sunn.
You're catching another body going at terminal
Sunn,
velocity.
what is your AC?
Ulhime's not doing his thingy, right? So 27.
Okay, thank you.
Buff boy. I wish adding strength gave me AC. I
Oh
can
shit.
Flex them off of me. Oh.
Even or odd in your favor.
What was the last one you said? You said even, so it was odd,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say even.
That's
Oh,
odd.
fuck, I should have said odd.
Should have said odd. It's always odd.
All right.
Remember, it's always one.
Let's see. So then, Austin, roll a D8
Yeah.
plus 15, please.
Oh, no,
Excuse
I
me,
don't like
17.
that.
1d8 plus 17.
I don't like that either.
Minimum damage, that's going to go to Ronald. Ronald, you take 18 points as you are heaved prone, no more than 15 feet away, directly at Sunn's character.
Am I taking that, or am I now rolling as well?
You are rolling, and this is what you're taking.
Fuck, god damn it, Ronald.
It's okay, it could be worse.
I'm taking more damage catching you than you fucking hurtling into me like a cannonball.
That's
Wait,
how it
didn't
happened
someone-
when I hurled into you.
God damn it.
You died.
At least I'm not a mist anymore.
Yeah, well, the golem didn't miss either.
As
Okay.
always, Red's catching.
Jesus Christ. Appropriate.
You know, in the arms.
This
of
is
an
the
angel
second
playing
time
while he
Sunn has
flies
caught
in
somebody out of the blue.
Let's see.
Big oof.
That is... I need Klaus. Can you do something for me, Klaus? Roll a will save for me of whatever your a d20 plus 8. Give me a d20 plus 8, please.
Sure. 17. Is that affected by the negatives?
No, it's not. It has no negative effect here at all. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is what happens. Let's go ahead and give an opportunity here to Thelsa and to Klaus. Give me a knowledge arcana, please.
Nope.
Nope, not this time. Not for you.
I'm not going to reroll that because that's the one I'm going to roll tonight, and I'm going to leave it on an Arcana check instead.
I didn't feel like doing math and made the computer do it for me.
Okay. Alright, so you can immediately hear that there is an incantation being channeled from the fire. You recognize this spell. You've read about it before. It's not one in your repertoire, though it's regarded as pretty heinous. This is a necromancy, it's a death spell. He immediately turns, and he casts a spell targeting the Rakshasa. The Rakshasa fails its save, and takes the damage.
Oh. Oh, that's nasty.
You actually kind of rolled low on that.
I did.
I don't.
did roll low on
That doesn't sound good either. That doesn't make it better.
I mean,
That means that when he's gonna grab us, it's gonna hurt even more.
Unfortunately,
just don't get hit. Easy enough.
the Rakshasa wasn't left with much hit points. So when you see his hand come up and touches onto the Rakshasa that's been attacking, or that you guys have previously been attacking, the moment the hand comes up and comes down with the spell, there's a flash of light, and the Rakshasa crumples to a heap on the floor. Dead. Thelsa.
I am
Thelsa,
gonna
I
take...
need for you to do me a thing, please.
No. Yeah.
Actually, this is for everyone. Give me a will save.
Even me?
Negative. It's gonna be 20 foot. I'm gonna put it there.
This is not
Ulhime's good.
Not good.
Klaus is good. Thelsa is not good.
Oh shit.
I am gonna reroll that.
Sunn is good. Yeah, that's probably for very.
There we go. 27.
Thelsa, you're good aligned.
No,
Very
neutral. Yeah, okay.
Jakob is down. Ulhime, you're good aligned. Klaus, are you good aligned?
Okay, good.
Okay, so, and Sunn, you're good aligned, right?
See.
Okay. My good aligned friends. Okay.
This can only go so well.
You guys take half if you have, or if you're good aligned.
And if you passed.
If you pass, no. If you're good aligned, you're gonna take full. If you pass, you take half. If you pass, you are also not treated as sickened. This sickly, cold, cloying miasma of greasy darkness seems to erupt around just in front of you, Klaus. And you can hear this cackle from the opposite side of the room.
Put down the fucking cancer sticks already. Jesus.
Thelsa, what you got for me, boo?
I am going to draw my small wooden wand, and I'm going to try and blast the guy that is unconscious. Not dead.
Did I not get a turn last round?
You're next. Wait,
yeah, no,
did you
you're
not get a
next.
turn last round?
No, I didn't. Cause
Wait, what did you do?
Austin went. I just didn't get a turn.
Oh shit! All right, yeah, we're gonna double up for you.
Right, because remember, Ulhime was thrown at red.
I was thinking, like, it's been a really long time since.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that I did get my turn and then you didn't.
Yeah.
Something else.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and blast Jakob with the wand of Cure Pod.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So just roll the Cure Moderate.
You gotta give me use magic device, UMD.
Okay. Yep.
It's not hard, especially since you're familiar with how this works. Yeah, you got it.
24.
Then go ahead and roll a cure mod for him. And Jakob, you'll heal up from that point, whatever it is. So 0 to 12.
12.
puts you at 12 hit points. You're immediately shocked into life. It's not like you're unconscious at this situation. There is ice spikes erupting from the ground, burning around you, bodies crumbling, bodies being thrown. This is like one of the old Foxbox X-Men cartoon shows. There's fucking lasers and horrifying things happening all around you.
Joy.
Wakes up to the X-Men theme song.
That's right. Klaus, you're up. You're gonna go double here.
Twice the moves, only half as effective. I really don't like this position I'm in, but is this map to scale?
Yes, it is.
Okay. 5 footing will put me in a slightly better position. I'll go 5 feet this way.
Can you just double empowered magic missile?
I mean, I could.
I don't expect you to, but
It's an option. Man, I really don't like the situation at all. Okay, am I gonna be able to throw a cone out here without hitting any of my allies? Because it does not look like it at the moment. I could maybe do there, but I don't know if you would rule that as catching Ulhime or Sunn.
If you gotta do it, dude, I'm okay taking the hit.
So you're gonna be coming up from an angle, right? Like you're not
He
aiming
doesn't
down.
speak for me,
They're
but-
down. They're prone.
Okay. Then they would likely be under the cone area.
Yeah.
They'd probably be fine.
And especially in all technical regard, technically you would hit Sunn because it wasn't until the beginning of this turn that we saw that Ulhime was thrown.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a shot out there. I'm gonna screen a little bit.
At the hounds, at the golem.
At the hounds and the golem, yeah. It'll be
Okay.
in this cone, kind of.
Sure.
Alright, so they get a... What do they have to meter beat? Look. It's 4th level, so... 17.
Doesn't it do something else to construct or some shit like that?
To constructs? I'm not sure. I'll have to look real quick. I
Or
know
am I
it
just
can
thinking of the
break...
ability shattered her?
I know it can break items,
Yeah.
but I don't think it does anything special to constructs. I'll look at the ruler on that real quick. But in the meantime, wow, those are some low rolls.
does extra damage to crystalline creatures. No,
Yeah,
that's-
which he is not.
golems.
So
we do know
we
that
have one.
in the core of the golem is a crystal.
Any exposed, brittle, or crystalline object, so it's not exposed. I would not expect it to take additional damage.
It is though, isn't it? Isn't it? Its arm.
It's
There's a gaping
no,
hole in its arm.
it's not exposed. No.
Oh,
And it's as far as its gaping hole in its arm, like it's not exposing a construct, and with the rest of its turn, like it literally took a standard action to just turn around and throw. It's leaned down with its shoulder, so it's currently.
oh,
like, at
this
an
is
angle, which-
still happening in the first round too. So he's not even
Yeah.
facing.
Okay, here is damage. 24.
Yikes. Okay. All right. So that's
And you get deafened for that many rounds.
all right. So this is what happens, and your deafen has 0 effect here.
Kind of figured.
Nothing happens to the golem at all. 0, like literally 0 effect. But the moment that you cast your shout, it immediately erupts. They pretty much just disintegrate into a black dust as they paint across the wall to the opposite side of you. So you shout, and you can see just they turn into a black powder that stains the walls. They've died immediately. So what would you do with your second round? Now, this is when you would see that Ulhime has been thrown, and the creature is down, trying to gather its arm back up, trying to reconnect it.
Okay. with my second round, the golem was like completely unfazed by this shout. Like, didn't even seem to touch him at all, right?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to throw a knowledge arcana at it and see if I can figure out why it's not taking any kind of damage from me.
Go for it. Hit me with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't have relayed the message that it doesn't take any magical damage because, you know, I didn't want
30.
to talk.
Yeah, no, it's a golem, and golems are constructs by nature. This guy has almost he's suffering immunity, right? Like they are not really affected by spells at all.
Okay.
Naturally, like, spells not gonna have much effect.
Would I at least suspect at this point that he's enthralled by this creature that has confronted us?
Army?
It's enthralled?
Well, not
Or is
necessarily
it
enthralled, but
Thralled,
under the
per se?
control
In the
of.
service too.
Yeah. It seems to be immediately in the service too. Yes.
Okay.
You know,
In that
right out
case-
of the gate, constructs are not subject to non-lethal damage, ability drain, fatigue, exhaustion, or energy drain.
Jesus.
They
Okay.
also do not suffer from massive damage.
Alright, well, in that case, my attention is going to be entirely focused on the creature trying to reattach its arm. May I say it's a very terrible doctor.
Okay, alright.
So, the golem? Because the golem's the one trying to reattach its own arm.
Is
Yeah.
it? Oh,
Yes, the golem is trying to attach its arm.
Are you saying that you want to go ahead and... the
I don't
worm?
want to attack the
I wanna
golem,
attach
I
the
wanna
worm
attack the
that-
golem.
I want to attack the worm that walks.
Gotcha. Okay, so the one
Fucker
that's
over there.
directly in front of... Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that's directly in front of Jacob. Gotcha.
That's what I was going for
Go for it.
initially.
Let's see what you got.
Gonna empowered spell magic missile. See what happens.
Okay.
Numeric effects are increased by half, so 42 or 41. Yeah. Let's round down.
Okay. Alright, so 41. So that's gonna be this amount. Thank you. It seems to have effect. You see him peppered again with far more of the magic that seems to kind of obliquely go through the spell of this flaming massage. He's peppered again. He still stands. You're not really sure what kind of properties he's made of. You don't really know what he is.
Fucking worm.
Sunn!
So we're both on the ground, see?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if I can do this. Is there a way I can basically pick us both up to our feet?
That would be a move action and a standard action.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and while doing that, I'm gonna say, clear me a path to Jacob.
Okay, alright, so you you immediately pick yourself up as you're guiding Ulhime back to his feet. Maybe it's one of those things where you're getting up and he just happens to be on your person. And as you stand, it's going to kind of guide him back up to his feet. And you just instruct him to get a path to him.
Yeah, I'd clear me a path to Jacob. Yeah.
All
And
right.
I'm going to activate the fast healing for 5 HP.
Sure, I gotcha. Ulhime,
Yes.
it's top of initiative, bud.
Cool. As he picks me up, I'll nod and say, "Good. I'll try taking care of the golem." And then we'll cast, channeling the power of Helm. The blue sapphire in the center turns red, and then I look at the golem. Let's see how well you do when your opponent's the same size. And then I will cast Enlarge Person on myself.
Oh shit.
Okay, you got it.
Boy Battle Royale.
It is the Buff Boy Battle Royale.
And then I will
You
move in front of the
immediately-
golem.
Double in height and 8 times your body weight.
Alright. That is my turn.
Super
And the-
Orkheim, right?
And then that's when I'll look back at Sunn. Get to him, hurry!
Sounds good. Jacob, you overhear the sounds of try something on your own size, and all of these various things are happening. Like there's black powder spitting beside you. You can see that there's this crumpled heap of fur. It could be a cat skin rug. You aren't sure, but it's got a cape and a series of daggers. You're lying next to it.
Yeah, regardless, I'm starting to come back around, and groggy though I am seeing a mound of burning worms and a dead God, he's not a tabaxi. Yeah. The dead cat.
Yes.
I'm going to try and acrobatics to my feet.
You got it.
All
Let's see
right,
what you can
and
do.
yeah, now I get to go ahead and redo all this math because reasons. So let's see, that would be
Just look at your ranks column. How many ranks you have in
and
acrobatics?
just drop it down to 4 ranks. Yeah. So 22.
Sure, yeah. You'll basically kick up from the ground to your feet, immediately pushing your hands off the ground. Flipping up, you stand before this beacon of black flame and worm. What do you do?
Let's see. First things first. Definitely going to be moving 5 feet out of his way.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm basically just going to do the only spell that I would imagine that a very staggered Jacob could do while he's trying to stumble away, and that would be yeah, magic missile.
All right, sure, go for it.
At 10.
Okay. It seems to have very minimal effect over it.
Yeah, but I'm pretty. But having cast it, I'm pretty aware at this point that I am much weaker than normal.
Significantly weaker, correct. My go. It's gonna start with homeboy here. Oh boy, this cloying miasma, this greasy darkness that seems to saturate the environment around you. Good and neutral creatures and players. Give me a will save. That's everyone now.
Gotcha.
Okay. It's only 2 successes. Klaus and Thelsa, you take half. Again, rolling pretty low. You're going to take 12 if you took half. If you took full, you take 25. So there's that. That's that miasma. In this case, let's see here.
And we're back down.
Are you? Yeah, I figured you might be back down.
And hold on a moment. Let me go ahead and check my sheet. Oof. Thank God I got a high con score.
How low are you? You're like negative 12?
Negative 13.
Yeah, I thought so. What's your
I'm
con?
also
16?
down, by the way.
Con 17.
All right, so 4 rounds. Yikes. Okay.
I've
Let's see how
I
the
have
chat
fallen
decides to help here.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
What?
You said it's you
No.
said 45, right? Because
Yeah.
if so, then I'm down.
So Thelsa and Klaus took half. Okay. Then let's see. He is going to cast.
Oh wait, neutral characters take half?
No,
No.
Oh.
you had to make the save to do half. It hit neutral and good characters alike.
Gotcha. Wasn't sure.
Okay. Those of you that are up, you will see that he kind of, an arm comes up and he touches almost inside of like his chest. This flame seems to erupt. And what he does, it seems to be some kind of divine spell. He's casting the equivalent, or the necromantic equivalent, of heal.
Channel negative energy.
He's healing himself. Let's see. This guy right here, seeing that his friend went down, is immediately going to charge over and try to do combat with the clay golem, who has taken his arm back. So it's going to be 5. It's going to be a full square, so 15. He's only going to get a single highest attack bonus.
I want to see him football tackle him into the hole.
There it is. Oh my god. Oh my god! Confirmed. Confirms. Ulhime, tell me when to stop.
Stop.
Wow, okay. The Forlorn Parry. Double damage, and the target is treated as quote-unquote disarmed. That's literally what happens. He moves up, he takes a swing, and that arm that was bending, he lops it right off. It's sent immediately soaring into the black flame hole. So now the golem is one-armed. It's also going to take double damage. It's going to take 56 points of damage, slashing. The golem has no immediate effect. It looks at its arm, and then it peers back to you, Ulhime. With its free hand, it's going to turn, and it's going to try to drive home and attack on our friend here. You see a flash of yellow over the eye, and it attempts to make an attack, followed by another attack. In rapid-fire succession, you see the hand come down and then just continue bashing as the clay golem releases a torrent of berserking blows. Each one connects. Wow. Wow. Okay. Wow. It takes 46 damage. You see this hand come over, and as it coalesces with the face of the fire giant, you can actually see it seem to sap some of the life from this person, from this giant, and the flame begins to diminish over his beard, over his cowl. This ring of flame seems to kind of damper down, and you can tell what's happening in tandem. It looks like Wolfgame's given 8,000. Rep, it's a cure critical to Jakob, 48 plus 7.
Wait, I was gonna ask, that damage was to me or to the giant?
To the giant.
Yeah, he's
Oh, because you said
Jakob,
Ulhime.
27. He turns from you, Ulhime.
Oh, I thought you said he turns to me. I was like, oh.
Turns from you. So now, it's quite literally like it's battle in Tokyo.
Except there's an additional giant in the area.
And there's some Asian
Right.
guy in the back corner just going, "Let them fight."
Let them fight it. Oh, goodness gracious. Thelsa,
Yep.
you're up. What you got?
I could get around him if I wanted to head in this direction.
You risk getting stepped on. Unless you succeed in acrobatics, you're not exactly his favorite person. He could still kick back if he wanted to.
Yeah, well, I
For what it's
am
worth,
going to...
He has entered into a rage, so good luck.
Well, I don't like the sounds of that, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm gonna draw the +3 large heavy mace of the ram, and I'm gonna charge at Friendo over here. There we go, if I can click on him. I'm gonna try and charge this path.
Wow, okay, so you're going to charge right in combat and try to blast him with a Mythic Ray of the Ram?
With a... Yep. I wanna hit him with it.
Wow, okay, alright, that's good, that's hot, I like that. That's good
So,
shit.
need my acrobatics.
Bruh, you're going to catch a sidelong blow.
Okay. I figured I would probably catch one, but I might roll for it.
Yeah, you're definitely going to catch a sidelong blow. Luckily, it's just going to be a slam attack.
Wait, isn't the charge effect on the ram mace a ranged attack?
It is ranged.
Yep.
But at this point, he's hoping to connect specifically with the target and not with the giant. That's why he's risking going through. Okay. So 1d20 plus 20. I'm imagining that's going to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a lot of damage, but it's not like 3d6 plus a billion.
Well, I'm glad it's not a billion, because that would kill me.
So the 1d6 is flame. Take 21 points of damage.
Okay.
So you basically, like, you charge in and you immediately catch, like, a knee directly to the face, which sets you ajar, but you continue charging forward. That would have immediately killed someone lesser than yourself.
Yep, well, knee ain't gonna do much to me.
Got you.
And, well...
How far do you move in? Do you move in, like, right next to this guy? Of course you do.
Yep. Yep, I wanna hit him with a hammer, and I wanna expel all 3 charges that this hammer has on this guy.
I thought you might.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
See what I can do to this guy.
And he wants to ram
Make
him.
an attack.
God. Strength plus weapon bonus.
Strength plus your BAB, yeah.
Got 20.
Is that including the +3 from the weapon itself?
Yeah. Yes, my BAB is 4.
Damn.
It's not great.
You have no strength?
No.
You have no strength, do you?
Battle mage.
I'm 11 in strength.
Hey, I know that life.
Hey, Innie,
Can I,
you can use a desperation.
I feel
If you wanted
relatively inspired.
So he also has the reduced armor class too, doesn't he? Doesn't he get hit with some
Yeah, but-
crippling ability?
I've already included it in.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna roll
Yeah,
the
but I forgot
d6 and
If you're feeling desperate, if you want this to
I-
land.
I am, yeah.
Oh my god, you got it by 1!
Hey,
You got
that's
it
all I
by
needed.
1. Okay,
Ammo.
give me, use magic device.
Oh, 30.
Okay, and how far is this creature driven?
5 feet per charge was what you had told me. I don't remember what the damage
All right,
additional
he's-
was, though.
It's 1d6 per charge use.
Okay.
So give me damage of the weapon.
I don't have it listed.
Wait, this is a large-sized weapon.
Yep, a large-sized heavy mace.
You know what? For flavor's sake, I'm gonna allow it. But in the future, when using a weapon that's outside your wieldy range, it does come in a negative.
Oh, okay. Not used to using melee weapons with this character anyways. It's not something I'm going to plan on doing ever. Okay. I don't know what the damage
You
is.
walking around with this thing it's quite like it's literally the size of you.
It's just an actual RPG now.
This is now a Tails game. Sorry.
It's 1d8 for medium sized. What does that mean it is for large sized?
I want to say it goes to
6d10.
So 2d4. Size chat. Weapons. And it's just a mace, right?
Heavy mace.
All right.
Which I guess would be a normal mace, just it's not a light mace.
Yeah, it's 2d6 if it's a d8 for medium.
Yeah. There you go.
And does the +3 get added to damage as well? It's the +3 weapon.
Yep. Yep.
24.
Jesus. It's gross. It's gross. As he is disconnected from the font, he is quite literally driven back 15 feet. Messiah. The flame tapers away from his body. The negative energy no longer swells around him. And now, like a darkened blowtorch, it erupts from the hole in the ground in this this place in Occipitus. I also need you to give me a reflex, Innie.
Okay. $24.
Okay, you manage to hold on to yourself. You're not exactly struggling with this, but it immediately blows the weapon out of your hands. Literally
yeah.
summoned like a large-sized celestial ram that fired out of the end of your weapon. It's gonna swing back and pretty much land between the three large-sized men fighting.
Well, one of them should be.
Big boy, beat boy up.
Klaus,
Me.
what do you do, Klaus?
Fucking hide? What the fuck do you think? I'm gonna back up and heal. Fuck. Shit hurts, man. I'm gonna pull out a
Klaus, you
cure
consider
critical and down that.
this miasma it's not the full extent, right? I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys an area to see what it looks like.
Yeah, wasn't it like out to here or some shit?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that general vicinity? Move back to where I was just for... Oh, okay.
I got you. Hold on just a second. Bam. Just like that.
Alright. Then... Yeah, I'm gonna skirt along this wall over here if Ulhime and Sunn are gonna let me pass. Try to get on this side of it.
I'm on the floor, so I hope I let you pass.
I would hope so too. Generally speaking.
Actually,
It's-
grab you by the ankle.
Yeah, it's gonna trip you.
Is Sunn considered rough terrain?
He's hardly rough.
Yes, he actually is.
He's squishy.
On that case.
Passing through his square does provide terrain issues.
He's already standing up though.
No, I'm not.
Am I
Yeah,
gonna be
you
able
said
to
you helped
make
us
it all the
both
way
up,
then?
didn't you?
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
I
Sunn,
immediately went down.
Yeah.
The miasma.
Oh, he went
no.
down.
Literally, the second I stood up,
Yeah.
you went beat boy, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, Sunn's down.
I was down by 1 point. So like,
Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that I can still make it half my run speed. So here goes the cure critical. Wish me luck.
I believe in you.
It's not terrible. Could be a lot worse.
No, that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. Yo, you got Noob Cybot in the corner? Negative, I do not.
It's just wrong.
Hey guys, thank you so much for deciding to watch tonight's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and give everybody an opportunity to kind of stand up, flex yourselves, move some arms around. This is moving, man. I know that I've got a couple of people asking me if we can take a brief break. We're gonna take like a 3-minute break. We are right in the middle of combat, and it is still Klaus' turn. He is moved. He's taken a potion. Sunn is gonna have to give me. Sunn, give me a number 1 to 10.
No, I am not actually. You know that fast healing that I have? It activates automatically every round until I am conscious again.
No shit.
That's pretty awesome.
Gotcha.
It's never
Well,
been
still
into
gonna
play
heal.
because every time I've been down, I get potions thrown at me.
Fair.
Yeah, but so okay. So the way it works is basically, let's say I was at -10, I heal 5 per round. If I go to -5, I'm still dead till the next round, and then I come back. But the question I have, Bub, do I go back to 5 HP or do I go to 4?
It's until you're conscious, until someone picks your ass up.
Yeah, but it's still the fast healing 5, healing from -1 back to HP.
The problem is, for every round that you're inside its miasma, you are unable to save. You'll be taking 5d8 damage. So it may not matter in a moment.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I'll go with the lower. I'll say I'm at 4 HP then. The spontaneous healing, but
Okay.
I'm on the 4.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be right back, guys. Give us just a moment. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. 3 or 4 minutes so we can get up and stretch. Lord knows I need it. Can only imagine that you cats also need it. So hang tough, and we'll see you momentarily. Sound good? Sounds good to
Are
me.
we
Even if it
are we
doesn't
gonna be
sound good to
muted
you.
or do we talk to them?
I mean, I will leave you guys unmuted if you want to behave.
Shrug
Mostly
emoji.
you.
I don't know why you have to ask.
All right, I'll be back.
Yeah, I'm gonna just go.
I'll be back.
Honestly, it's weird hearing Lord anything. It throws me off now. Only for the reason that my character name in Final Fantasy is Lord, so everyone that I know now calls me it.
I ain't calling you that.
No, I don't expect you to. But if I hear like what Bub was saying, where he's like, "Oh Lord," I'm like, "What?"
Yeah. I tell you what, though, I'm. Ugh. This is.
So how do you like having -5 levels? Does it feel good?
It sucks balls. I'll say
like
that
that?
much. I mean, granted, I